everybody, it's Renee. Today we're going to talk about James chapter 3 verse 2. It says, "For we all stumble in many ways, and if anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is a perfect man, able also to bridle his whole body." James dives into the idea of how imperfect we all are in verse 2, especially when compared to the perfection of divine law. None of us can live up to those perfect standards without God's help. Greeks understood this about human limitations. They knew that chasing after virtue wasn't easy and came with a lot of struggles. And for us as Christians, recognizing that we can't do anything without Jesus really emphasizes the whole concept of grace. It's that incredible, undeserved gift that makes us whole and perfect because of his sacrifice. In this context, the Greek term here used means mature individual and refers to a transformative journey akin to the Greek concept of excellence. This process involves moving from a state of youthful immaturity to one of spiritual maturity and adult responsibilities. In the ancient world, maturity was often associated with wisdom and the ability to make sound judgments, both in personal conduct and in guiding others. Thus, a spiritual mature individual is one who embodies the virtues of wisdom, self-control, and humility. When James talks about the word able in this verse, it reminds me of the strength and capability of an army coming together. When everyone unites and combines their strength, they can achieve victory. This word picture shows us how powerful a mature faith can be. It's about overcoming challenges and scoring those spiritual wins by leaning on God's grace. The metaphor of a bridle provides a powerful image of the importance of controlling our actions and thoughts. Just as a bridle is used to guide and control the direction of a horse, a mature believer must learn to manage their impulses and submit every aspect of their life to the lordship of Christ. When James refers to the whole body, he emphasizes the entirety of a person's life. This concept of true maturity goes beyond merely managing our thoughts and words. It also includes our actions, which should consistently reflect the character of Christ. In practical terms, this means that a mature believer not only thinks and speaks in ways that honor God, but also acts in accordance with his teachings. It involves a holistic approach to faith where every part of our being, our emotions, decisions, and behaviors aligns with Christ's example. By learning to control our impulses and direct our thoughts and actions, we demonstrate spiritual growth and maturity. This process requires ongoing self-reflection, prayer, and reliance on the Holy Spirit, enabling us to live out our faith authentically and meaningfully in all areas of our lives. In essence, James 3:2 invites us to acknowledge our dependence on grace while striving toward spiritual maturity. It challenges us to embrace the transformative power in faith, learning to control our words and actions in a manner that reflects the ultimate authority of Christ, thus demonstrating the profound impact of divine grace in our lives. So James mentions the idea of being a perfect man. How do you interpret the term perfect in this context? Is it attainable for believers, or is it more about striving for spiritual maturity? Think about this today. See you later.